Hi everyone, how is my immigrant community? This time, this video, I'm doing it in English because I'm trying to target dreamers and other legal permanent residents or people who may have any form of legal status who might be confused about the situation with the legal use of cannabis, of marijuana, in the different states across the country. There are many dreamers who believe that it's okay to use marijuana because they are protected under state law. And that may be true in terms of the criminal part of it. It's legal to use marijuana or consumed for recreation in the state of Colorado. Illinois recently also passed the legalization of cannabis in the state, and it's in the process of being implemented. However, when it comes to immigration, which is a federal issue, people need to be aware that if the federal government for immigration purposes finds out that you either are using it, that you have been arrested for it, they don't have to abide by state law. And not only for use, let's say a dreamer worked at a dispenser or at one of the places where they grow the cannabis, and you report that to the government in your application for a renewal or for your DACA renewal or for any other benefit. That question was answered about a year ago from the Chicago liaison, which is the person that communicates with the community on behalf of USCIS from the Chicago office. And the response was very clear that the separation of powers between the federal government and the state government, it's very clear, and therefore the federal government is sovereign and they don't have to abide by state law. Obviously, the federal government cannot tell states what to do or not to do in terms of legalizing the use of cannabis. But you need to be clear that just because your state already passed laws that make it legal to use marijuana, that doesn't mean that you're safe under federal law, specifically for immigration laws. It's still an issue. It's still a crime, and therefore it could make you inadmissible for a benefit. And depending on the amount of cannabis that you had in possession, the government might grant you a waiver. But if it's a large amount, then they don't have to. And in terms of DACA, when they set up the program, they made it very clear that possession of marijuana or other drugs, it would be a significant misdemeanor, and that therefore will make you ineligible. You will not be able to qualify for DACA. So I made this video at the request of a couple of young people who have had issues with the local authorities and feel safe because it's no longer a crime. And while that may be true for the state of Illinois or Colorado or any other state, California, where marijuana has been legalized for recreational use, remember that still can affect you in terms of immigration law. So be very careful and watch what you do. And if you found this video useful, please share it with other people so other people may be aware. Thank you, and have a wonderful day, and peace and love for everybody.